Melia, half Homs.
Oh, were we that fast? Or have they been fighting for a while, maybe? Oh, perfect timing.
Melia!
Shulk? There's Melia in the tomb. Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
A variety of reasons. Oh, shh. Yeah, it cuts off the save. I can just come back. It feels like it wants me to have Melia in here for now. Even though these two are the two that I were told have the worst AI. This will be interesting.
I will not let the throne be sullied!
Ah, shoot resistant. Why are you not letting me change targets anymore? Am I being forced to lock onto it? Oh shoot, that's not great. Well, let's focus. Let's at least focus. Someone encourage me. Okay, there we go. Oh, am I not hitting? It needs to get purged, doesn't it? Ah, that lock-on thing again.
Everyone, let's go! That was close. Leave this to me.
He's trying to go in to encourage her. I think the misses are the only thing that are keeping me alive at this point. Like, easily.
We can definitely do this. Leave this
Be
to
gone
me.
from my sight!
Oh, did it go down? Perfect.
Leave it to me. Spear break.
Okay, my turn. How do you like that?
Oh, is she blocking shit?
You'll never be Empress! Insolent Homs, stand aside or perish!
Now we're putting together.
Well, that's doing something. What have you got?
From my sight!
This? And she can hit me? What?
Got it. Leave it to me.
Oh shit.
Take me lightly at your peril.
Give it all you got.
No,
Melia.
does that... Oh my goodness. Shit, we were just... That wasn't enough, technically? Ah! That wasn't enough, technically. That wasn't enough, technically. Okay. Oh, okay, I got that too. Yeah, that's a thing. Yes, that's a thing. Sure. Holy shit, it gave her everything. Okay. Interesting. Well, the problem I ran into wasn't that I was doing poorly, it was that I got through it and I just happened to go down as the person controlling the tank, aka the first person to go down when shit, or when I get hit by something hard. Apparently that wasn't... I'm guessing if I look back on it, like, she still hit me for some reason. I just happened to be the person controlling it when I didn't have anything to bring me back. So instead of them just fighting until they got another one and bringing me back as the tank, you lose it. So there's an active downside to playing as the tank in this, isn't there? If you just find yourself in a weird situation like that.
Let the throne be sullied! Your kind have no need of such power!
Steel yourself.
Take my power and eliminate them.
Leave this to me.
Be gone from my sight. Your kind have no need of such power.
Useless. That was close. Leave this to me. Worldly slash. Pull yourself together. Well met. Real fight. Gale slash.
Be gone from my sight.
Get hold of yourself. Dance with me. All right. I'm feeling it. Gale slash.
Be gone from my sight.
Prepare for a chain attack.
You'll be gone before time is coming. Prepare for our fury. Gale slash. Melia, get ready.
My turn. Vertical bolt. Shulk.
Leave it to me. Split edge. Keep it up. Leave it to me. Good job, everyone. Perfect. Stay calm. Stay focused. We can definitely do this.
Take my power and eliminate them.
Now I see there is strength in unity.
Melia, you think as I do. Almost there. Don't worry. Prepare yourself.
Your kind have no need of such power.
All right. I'm feeling it. Gale slash.
Oh, fun, that hits. That's not good.
Be gone from
When everyone
my
gets
sight.
toppled,
Stay focused.
I'm all right.
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
so the only reason it would have worked in the slightest was... Okay, someone heal. Thank you, I guess.
Time isn't going well. Get a hold of yourself.
Your kind have no need of such power.
Oh no! Shulk!
Next time you will succeed.
Thank you. Prepare for our fury. Gale slash! Melia!
Acknowledge. Spear break. Shulk.
Got it! Backslash!
Oh, look at that miss. That lovely, lovely miss.
We are at one with the battlefield!
Be gone from my sight.
What's going wrong? Useless!
Dumbbell.
Leave this to me!
Come on. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's not gonna do
Take my
much.
power and eliminate them.
Through me. Next time you will succeed.
Thank you. What? Stream edge! We can
I'm not sure what that achieved, but...
We're under too much pressure here. Electric gutter! Power of the Monado. Shadow Eye!
Be gone from my sight.
Everyone, let's go!
Okay, there we go.
You'll never be empress.
Okay, someone definitely heal me. Because this is gonna go poorly if I don't. Okay, what have we got?
Filth.
Oh, please have your fucking thing. Come on, choke.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
Gale Slash!
That works too.
Insolent Homs.
The future is ours to decide. Okay, guys. Now we're putting both vision.
There's some stuff that seems like it's doing 1 damage to her. Oh, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Attack me if you dare.
Oh no! No, 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 no. It changed to something much,
Time is now. Save us from worldly slash.
It went from miss to not a miss. Haven't had that in quite some time.
Melia, you think as I do. Dance! Alright, final feeling they come. Stay focused. Relax. Everyone, feel the flow of battle.
Flowing through me.
You shall not be victorious!
Prepare for a chain attack.
Alright, do
Be
it.
gone from my sight!
Gale Slash. Unlock. Worldly Slash. Melia.
Acknowledge. Now, healing aqua.
Okay, my turn.
Ah, a little early. I'm getting a bit trigger finger on this.
Rotten filth!
At least I'm not bound yet.
We choose our own path.
Okay, I was wondering why it wasn't giving me a warning, but...
It's not over! Telethia! Kill as many of them as you can!
Keep clear! The Telethia is destroying itself!
From ether, or...?
What?
Good job at whatever that was.
Almost bought it.
Alvis, thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
Why did you come?
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
Hey, Shulk. Whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
I was wondering if I should recognize that. A lot of them have, like, silver hair and
Shulk,
long hair.
everyone,
It's...
I thank you. You saved me.
Is it racist I didn't recognize her?
Ricky, Smiley, Smiley! Millie, all safe! All thanks to Hero Pawn! Oh.
That's not how I remember it, Cheeseball.
Yeah, no problem. And if you don't have a problem with it from, like, a culture standpoint, then sure. That's good, too.
And that concludes my report on events in the tomb.
So, there are forces working in the shadows.
However, this is purely circumstantial. Nothing can be proven.
Inquisitors of the Bionite Order, dedicated and devoted to the Bionis.
The Order was dissolved under the rule of the Emperor Lumion, 47th successor to the throne, due to its extreme practices.
Like puppet masters pulling the strings from the shadows. I believe their bloodline was lost to the ages.
Her Highness the First Consort is currently residing in the Tower of Investigation.
Bloodline? For an order. How incestuous is this? Society? Not gonna mention anything more.
The Ministry of Investigation's judgment should be imminent.
Oh, that may not be enough. I myself must shine a light on the truth.
Agreed.
Mother,
Well, one of them.
Melia,
Your Majesty.
How about your...
you have returned unharmed from the tomb. The forefathers have spoken.
But if it hadn't been for Shulk,
Callian has informed me of what happened. There is no reason to doubt your legitimacy to the throne.
Believe in yourself, Crown Princess.
brother,
Tomorrow will be the investiture ceremony. At the appointed time, you will become my successor. Be proud.
I will.
Then you remember this whole vision about him having already died.
Melia, my child, I am overjoyed at how far you have come. You are truly worthy of the throne. Continue the legacy of your High Entia and Hom's bloodline. You are the hope of Bionis.
Well, things turned out fairly well.
Oh, Ricky and friends helped save Melia. Ricky very happy.
We're all relieved. But something's still bothering me.
What is it?
Why was Melia chosen as the crown princess? Shouldn't Callian have been the one to ascend? And her foe in the tomb clearly opposed that decision.
You have a point.
Callian is more than a worthy candidate. What reason could they have for choosing Melia? And why would Callian go along with this?
It's a mystery.
Why don't we ask? She might even answer.
Our apologies. His Majesty the Emperor summons you.
Finally! He's gonna let us into Prison Island.
Yeah.
His Majesty awaits you in the audience chamber. He asks that you join him shortly.
So if we think back on that vision, the main thing we came here for is in order to find a way to make the Monado capable of destroying the Face Ones. Actually, I wonder how this place with its defenses would actually handle the Face Ones. Our predictions do have the Emperor dying, yeah, so that can't be a good sign. Why, hello there.
Yes?
Please forgive me for keeping you. Only Shulk may proceed beyond this point. What? Are you telling me Shulk's special? Bullshit.
Shulk, forgive us for detaining you earlier. You and I are not of the same people. But this I must say. Thank you for helping Melia Antiqua, my daughter. It was no small feat.
Not at all. I too must apologize for meddling in your customs. We should not have interfered.
Melia Antiqua. It might be a cultural thing, but he almost sounds like he's so detached from his own offspring that he sees them in like a formal sense.
She is a lucky girl to have met such unselfish people. In the times to come, a ruler will need support from individuals like you. I hear you seek the Mekon.
Yes. The Mekon devastated our homes, and we lost many loved ones.
Revenge is your goal?
It is.
You are honest.
I do not want to hide our true intentions. Our very existence is at stake.
Unwavering, too. Shulk, you are the master of the Monado. But there is something that must be said.
What is it?
Long before our forefathers built this empire, two titans, the Bionis and the Mekonis, fought a vicious battle. Is this known among Homs?
Yes. It is told to us as children. The two fought and died, killing many creatures in the process. Their remains became our worlds, bringing forth new life on Bionis. That's how we were made.
Killing many creatures? What else was around at that time? Like stuff living on the Bionis? I guess that's sort of implied by the whole, like, they made some agreements or they got information from the Bionis at that time. Because the whole new life thing and this whole, like, going back to the point of actually interacting with it, maybe it was alive after the fact and they, like, talked with it telepathically or something like that?
The Bionis shall awaken once again.
Alvis told me the same thing.
Wait, did he?
This is not just the vision of a seer. All of Macna knows. The Telethia are as old as the Bionis itself. And now, they disturb the ether. That disturbance can only lead to one thing.
But why is this happening now?
This is an inscription left by our forefathers. It is written, "Descendants of Antiqua, when the ether cries, the Bionis awakes. Mistake not the signs, and heed the sword's return. Trap its power, and assure eternal prosperity."
All life born on Bionis affects the ether. The Mekon's assault is just the beginning. And these events were set in motion when you used the sword against them.
We used it because we...
Because you needed to. Without it, you could not survive. I cannot dispute this fact. I believe the inscription speaks of these very events with the Mekon. But if their assault continues, if more lives are lost, soon the Bionis will awake. And not only the High Entia, but all life will perish. Do you see, Shulk?
You're talking about total extinction.
Correct. Which is why the Mekon's invasion must be stopped.
Then you'll help us. Your Majesty, we need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island. Will you permit us entry?
What will you do there?
I saw it in a vision. We will fight a faced Mekon. They must pay for what they did.
Then you will have seen him too. On Prison Island, our forefathers sealed something away, just as they did to the Monado. All records have been lost, and there is now no way to know what it was.
Is it connected to the awakening of the Bionis?
I do not know, but our forefathers must have had good reason. We must trust their decision. Shulk, allow me some time to deliberate. Above all else, I will consider the safety of Bionis. You are our Bionis brethren. We will not ignore your plight.
I understand. This is not our homeland. If you decide not to let us go, I will accept your decision.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
One more thing.
Yes?
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father.
Ooh, is he actually going to?
I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector. But I would be honored if you would be her friend. This is my humble request.
It would be my honor.
Great! He's actually acting like a father, that's nice. I had sort of been getting some bad vibes from him.
The Telethia are on the move.
Yes.
That fleshy fool will go for the Monado.
Does that voice sort of sound like Riku? Or, Alvis? A little. That was the first thing that jumped to my mind when I heard it, at least.
What of the faces?
Repairs to metal are complete.
And Nemesis?
Nemesis is...
The Homs with the Monado. He has reached Eryth Sea?
Yes.
Then there is only one place for them to go. Yet he will not dare unleash such power. No matter. Bugs must still be exterminated. It is time to test our new toy. Commence the assault on Bionis.
Promising. Oh, so promising. And that's probably a good place to end the episode. Some questions that come to mind. If there was life before the Bionis stopped moving, yet the Bionis moving and all that stuff happening again, or at the very least, the battle ensuing, I suppose maybe people could live on the Bionis without that aspect of it. Like, moving around might be something you could work around. I guess maybe the thing that caused problems previously was the battle happening. But that also implied that the Bionis and the Mechonis were, like, jumping around and doing shit well before they met. There is a lot of holes in all this that need answering. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave it there for today. So, I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. So it's been a little bit since I last recorded. This should be mid-episode, so I'm trying to finish off the episode for this one. There's a few things people pointed out. I addressed some of them in the comments. The most notable ones were, over the past few episodes, was Ricky, who I honestly was sort of just like, yeah, I'm like extremely uninterested in him as a character. You guys sort of spurred more of an interest in me for trying him. Apparently he's not a tank, but more of a jack of all trades. He can play as a tank, and he can do a lot of other stuff as well, which sounds pretty interesting, especially considering some of the descriptions people who have watched my series over the years know in terms of some of the strategic stuff that I like to dabble in. Some of the other stuff is, it was pointed out that there are 5 overall Colony 6 levels, and that includes stuff from areas that may get locked off later. And it sounds like there might be stuff in a way to get some of the stuff later too, but just a thing to keep in mind. Also, I should definitely use the ruby glasses. Apparently they're very good. Multiple people are just like, use them, do it, Echo, do it. And a good thing people pointed out that I didn't really notice even during editing, that the Monado has not hurt any of the high Entia people we fought, which has spurred some ideas in my head at the very least. Ooh la la. Because I wasn't really thinking about that. I didn't really notice that it was doing 1 damage. What's going on here, though? Oh, is this the ritual he was talking about? In terms of being able to do his, seeing, for his seer role. It seems they don't have the same, clothing setup from, before.
Can this be true?
Oh, he sees it too?
It will happen soon.
I saw Melia. She was fighting a battle against a Mechon with a strange group of arms.
Yes.
That sword, could it be the... Could it possibly... And that location, was it...
The vision is a sign. By your will, it can be changed.
For now, we must consider all things. Everything. The capital. And the lives of our people depend on it.
So is his ritual...
Wow! Take a look at that! A high Entia air show!
Bird people fly higher than Nobon birds.
Okay.
They've got some neat tricks.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Shulk, I think that's Melia up there.
Again. Oh, did we got invited this time, technically.
By the authority of our divine ancestors, I, Melia Antiqua, am honored to accept the responsibility of becoming your next benevolent ruler. Should I be deemed unworthy of this calling, or fail to protect the ancestors or the Bionis, I promise here and now to throw myself on the mercy of you, the people.
She does seem like she'd make a good ruler. She's definitely grown on me since we first met her.
Most majestic. That fragile girl in the forest is a distant memory.
True.
But which one is the real Melia?
I mean, it's probably a bit of both. We all have many sides to us.
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend.
No, it's not like that. They're one and the same girl. I think.
Backed off a little there. Another thought I had in between everything was the whole fact that the rulers of the society have a Ham's consort, right? She's growing close to
And what did you see, Alvis?
She's growing close to a Shulk, isn't she?
Oh, it's you.
Don't play games.
No need to be angry. I only wanted to analyze the boy. Which was the point, no? I did not interfere with your ministerial affairs. In fact, you should be thanking me.
I wonder if he feels the same.
We have all the information we need. We know that such a Telethia cannot hurt them. You see, nothing can befall him before he sees his dream fulfilled.
And I definitely don't trust him anymore. Especially after that sort of sounded like his voice, and I could be wrong, but you know.
Brand spanking new. Nothing like an ether change and a new paint job.
Well, look who's back.
We don't need her. Look at me. Look at me, goody two-shoes. Let's just see if you hold back the screams when his blade gets a taste of you.
Fucking what?
I love a warm welcome. Let's settle this machine to machine.
The weirdest... What was he saying? I have no idea what to make of that. Huh.
So they've got a new crown princess. 3 cheers for Melia.
Okay. So, some of the thoughts that had come to mind when people brought up and pointed out that I was missing that it wasn't actually damaging, are the... Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm just blinking. The Monado wasn't actually damaging, like the assassins that came and attacked me. And I believe it's also the case for the woman that we were fighting, the woman we were fighting in the tomb as well. Honestly, I remember seeing 1 damages and whatnot during that fight in particular, but I didn't really think much of it. I thought there was like some cycle of like damage and not damage, like a bunch of other stuff that I was not just noticing as well, because I was focusing more as playing as the character I was playing as at the time. But the thought that came to mind was, I never really considered that to be a gameplay aspect, simply because there are so many organic, like, beasts and monsters that we do damage. So I know that they had mentioned that before, that the Monado doesn't hurt people and whatnot. But I sort of figured that it wasn't something in the gameplay too significantly outside of thematic stuff like the face stuff, seemingly. And it might be the case here too. But it is interesting that there is that distinction and that they're doing it for just regular enemies too, like those assassins. It's interesting, specifically because it means there's some distinction there, right? It means that there's something that's separating the normal, just like organic enemies between stuff like the High Entia and Homs, right? That sort of thing. And the question becomes, what? So I have 2 thoughts on that. It's either 1, it has to do with that whole, it could be 1, probably the least likely one, my original thought when I was reading that, where it's like there's something involving sentience that drives it, and maybe that's the reason it's not hurting, like it's a safety for sentience and stuff like that. And actually, when I say that out loud, that actually makes some sense, since it seems like the face ones feel like they have sentience to them in an extent that you just don't see with the other mechons and whatnot, which might actually be it. My second idea was it's something specific to Homs, and there's a whole genetic thing that came up during the last stuff, where it sounded like the High Entia were basically, breeding with the Homs to try to get to a particular genetic state and stuff like that. Like how Melia is an example of that. So, some thoughts.
Right, but we're still no closer to that murdering-faced mechon.
Once we reach Prison Island, we'll get our chance. I've seen us there. It must be true.
Shulk, man. Maybe we can still persuade Bigwings. Melia's crown princess now. I reckon the Emperor might change his mind.
Maybe.
Rhine, the Emperor's request was clear. Give him time. There's more to this island than we know. Things are at play here that reach beyond our understanding.
Well, we're about to meet some of our,
Done right. Ricky and friends visit Melia now.
Visit?
Hey, the adults are talking, Pops.
Ricky want to see Melia. Ricky think Melia's sad too.
She might like the distraction. All those stiff ceremonial duties. You decide, Shulk.
Ricky say yes.
Okay, Shulk. You made your decision. Is there a little Shulk costume we can put on, him? So, I was intending, and we don't have Melia back, I suppose, to switch over to her and start trying to play as her, so... Then again, it sort of seems like some shit's about to go down with the, mechons and shit, so... There's a bunch of other small things that people mention that I will hopefully remember as they become relevant. That's still interesting, too. There's a whole aspect about the timeline of stuff happening that just still doesn't quite match up to all the information they've given. Well, this place is quite nice. Is it like the Imperial, bedchambers, basically? I'm not sure this is the sort of place I'd want to live, because you have, like, a fucking like a football field plus another football field's worth of a path here that you just need to fucking run down every time you want to go home or to your bed. Imperial. There's always a damn Imperial villa, isn't there? There's always a freaking villa for the damn family that rules the nation, eh? I suppose it makes sense. Oh!
You came to see me.
Oh! I just figured she was... Oh, okay. I should have thought of that. I should have thought...
Ricky's friend, Melia!
I should have thought of that, shouldn't I?
Oh, Melia look amazing before. Oh, Ricky's so proud.
Really? It all happened so fast.
Just small wings, okay.
What a stunning garden. The arrangements, the fountain. When the colony is up and running, can I steal some ideas?
My late mother adored this place.
I didn't even think of anything like that.
Late mother? But I thought your mum was...
Her Highness, the first consort, is not my birth mother. Members of the Imperial family must take 2 wives. 1 Homs, 1 High Entia. My mother is the second consort. I am half Homs, half High Entia.
Well, 80% it seems.
Melia.
Melia live here?
Yes, Ricky. Since I was young. I cannot walk outside as you see me now, so this garden gives me much relief.
What's wrong with how you look? Who cares if you're half Homs? You'll always be you.
Their way of thinking differs from ours. Different ways, different morals.
So that's why you wear a mask in public?
Yes. Shulk, in less than an hour there will be a banquet in the palace. I would like you all to come.
Oh, Ricky's so hungry, he could even eat smelly oruga.
What the fuck?
There'll be plenty to eat.
Finally, some decent grub. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. What's on the menu? Any High Entia specials?
Do not embarrass me at this dinner.
Expectations lead to disappointment. We are talking about Rhine here.
What? That's the last time I sit next to you, then.
I have much to prepare. I will have someone call for you later.
We can't wait.
Is there something wrong?
No.
You are a funny one.
At times. Okay, yeah. I figured it had to be something like... It's the same one?
Emperor!
Oh, so we're actually seeing that moment at least. So that's expanded beyond what we had before.
It can't be.
Shulk!
It's the Emperor.
Father!
Another vision!
Shulk, what did you see?
On that tower. On Prison Island.
What does the siren mean?
Mekon, they're coming!
Fantastic. Does this happen often? How well, proven are your defense systems? Because if the... I have to wonder how well this is going to be, because if the Emperor dies during our little, scrap later, it means whatever happens here, at least, doesn't seem to be driving it. Oh, yeah, another thing that was pointed out was, those, like, those other robots were actually the same one is, like, I fought in the down transport down on the, you know, at, like, almost like the beginning of the game, before the Mechon Attack Colony, 9. Which has implications, too.
Report!
Yes, sire. We received a report from our south station. Mechon are approaching.
Impossible!
Kellion, your sister's time has come.
Your Majesty.
There is only one course of action left. We will not waver from our destinies.
But he needs to die later.
Father!
Kellion, take charge of the capital's defenses. I will go to Prison Island.
Wait. Okay, so is this all going to be part of the same Okay.
Tell me, what happens to my father?
It follows my last vision. We're on Prison Island. Metal Face and your father are...
Prison Island? Why would father go there? No! I must go to the palace. I must stop him. I will go to the audience chamber.
Wait, Melia. We're coming too.
Well, everything we've done seems to have pushed in that same direction, so... Okay. Ether up 5. Okay. Presumably that's pretty good. And it's a good thing, too, because I didn't really have any other good stuff to put on her. So good for me, I guess. Okay, so this is what she was wearing before. Okay. I was like wondering, like, everything seems to be showing the wings. I should have thought of that. I really should have. I just figured that her main difference was that she was shorter. But okay. That's my bad. She has a lot of interesting headpieces. So another thought I think I didn't express earlier. When Alvis was doing his seeing. So I wonder if that was his actual ritual that he was talking about needing to do seeing. Or if maybe it wasn't that. But rather it was him doing some sort of telepathy method of showing his vision to the Emperor properly without having to just, like, explain it. Okay. Is he not here anymore?
Brother! Where is father?
Melia.
The Imperial staff, it's... So father has gone. Kellion!
The Emperor has proceeded to the island alone, for the sake of the Empire.
Why did you let him go alone? Father!
His Majesty is fully aware.
Alvis.
Of what will happen to him, and what he must do before then.
You saw something?
I did, during our ancient divination ritual.
If he knows, then why?
Because he is the ruler of the Imperial family and all the High Entia. We must respect his decision above all else.
But that doesn't mean...
Trust him, Shulk. His fate was decided long ago.
No!
Have you been seeing this for some time? through the seeing stuff.
Shulk, we're going.
But Dunban...
Respect? Destiny? We don't need rules to tell us when to save the people we care for. You too, Melia. Don't give up on him. The Emperor, your father, is going to die.
Dunban!
There's only one thing to do. Are you with me?
Of course.
But you can't.
We are Homs. Do what you must. But your laws don't concern us.
My apologies, Dunban.
No apologies needed. So, Melia, what's it to be?
We go to Prison Island.
Well, she probably has the second most say in the entirety of this country, so... Okay. It's interesting how easily he backs off. It's like, we're not High Entia. And it's like, you can't do shit to... It's interesting... At what point... Because it seems like it's more just, they're saying, we're respecting his wishes of how he wants to go about it. And honestly, it shouldn't fucking matter where you come from for your willingness to actually, you know, not do that.
This fly infestation is beginning to bug me.
Unmanned craft built by ancient High Entia. Is it too much to hope this is the last of them?
Ginormous things at 12 o'clock!
Ancient creatures that were sealed within Prison Island. They have us in their sights.
They must be our target's pets.
Perhaps.
Let's see how they like this.
Doesn't that...
Die!
Are they all just fighting around the island? Interesting, okay. That did sound familiar. Not putting my finger on it. It almost sounded like Melia or Charla, though. I'm not putting my finger on what that sounds like to me, though.
Prison Island is just ahead.
The fact that it sort of sound...
Do we need to use the transporter?
We do. But first we must unlock the seals.
The fact that it sort of sounded like both of them at some point or another, Melia and Charla, makes me feel as though I have... It sounds familiar, but I feel like I might just be hearing very similar voices, female-wise, and I'm just sort of having that all... I don't know the word, I don't know. I'm still a bit groggy, I woke up from a nap before this. I'm just having the voices jumbled up in my head, and I've never been good at recognizing voices anyways.
Seals.
Which makes me less confident in my thought that previous voice was Elvis. So...
We need to unlock 2 seals to reach Prison Island. Then a door will appear before us, showing the way.
Got it. Move, everyone.
Okay, we can do that. And we shall. Oh, here's the way down I should have took earlier. There it is.
Dance with me.
Take me lightly at your pet. I feel the difference.
Oh, is that like an Aurora Borealis sort of effect up in the night sky? Oh, that's really cool. The sort of like sparkling from the battle actually doesn't look so out of place for that visual. I don't know if I should feel bad about that or not.
Searing flames of absolution! Summon bolt!
Stay focused.
Manifest yourself!
Use a chain attack and
Blade!
Well, that's quite a run-up.
Spear break! You're next!
Leave it to me!
Backslash! Dunban! Here I come! Born in a world of strife! Against the odds! We choose to fight! Blossom dance! More!
Leave it to me! Summon Aqua! None can oppose us.
We did it! Alright,
Now,
I'm feeling it!
I
Dance
feel
with
the
me!
ether building within me.
Split end!
Summon Aqua! Manifest yourself.
Electric
Summon Bolt! Axis! Dunban!
Leave this to me! We can definitely do this!
Is that all the backbone you have? Water! The source of all life! For my flesh and blood be healed! Hypnosis!
Backslash!
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
Exactly, Melia! That's the source of our strength! Alright, I'm feeling it! Gale Flash!
Water! The source of all life! Now is the time the ether is flowing through no restraint! Manifest yourself!
Got it! Split edge! Come back! Leave it to me! Gale Flash! Your days are numbered!
Indeed, I concur.
Timing is everything! Remember that!
Was that
Her statements some of these times.
We can definitely do this!
Ah.
Is this the final one?
Okay, we... Oh, was that a quest too? It might have been, okay. Okay, well, we got it.
For my flesh and blood be healed!
Don't overdo it! Turn it to me!
As if return, I see life outside my world is not easy.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
I'm still at a point where I need to really internalize exactly what everything's doing. But I feel as though I'm getting a better idea of how I want to, the cycles that you go through with her fighting style, at the very least.
Don't hold back!
Okay, seal... Not numero uno? No, the central island. How the fuck do I get to the other one? What the fuck? Do I... Okay, I'm not sure. Do I need to, like, go all the way around or something? Huh. I have the landmark, at least. Okay, maybe there's, like, jumping off points from here, like here, that I can get to where I need to go through from. This teleport system's dumb. It's like a fucking little mini maze rather than, like, an actual, like, useful transport system to, like, get to places. What the fuck? Why can I not just jump there? Stuff like that. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Like shoot it. That's a shit ton of those. Where are those falling from? Is it just maybe it's like ether falling? Maybe all the stars in the sky is just concentrated ether in this. That's a lot of them, though. Oh, finally I made it to an island with actually one of these ceilings on, seal things on them, so let's go. Oh my goodness. Is this an entire, like, tower, basically? Feeling like it. Okay, battle time.
Stay calm. No good. Stay focused.
I blame the fact that I'm sort of slightly out of it at the moment. I have a headache, but that's not a good excuse for anything. So,
Darkness of sleep embraces you. Roaring thunder! Manifest yourself. The ether is flowing through me. Don't prepare yourself. Light blast! Dunban! Your skill is captivating.
Leave this to me. We can definitely do this. No mistake.
Summon flare!
Return to chaos! Impulse! Vertical bolt! Shulk!
Okay, my turn. Monado. Come back. Here I come. Worldly slash. Timing is everything. Remember that. Yeah.
Shulk! Summon Aqua! From my flesh and blood be healed! Manifest yourself!
I feel my power returning. Yeah, Dumba, go for it!
Roaring Thunder!
I'm feeling it!
Summon Aqua!
Okay, guys, now we're putting together. Focus on this moment, Shulk!
Manifest yourself!
Dumba, don't overdo it!
Hypnosis!
We can definitely
Manifest
do this!
yourself! Roaring Thunder! Manifest yourself! I feel the ether! Dumban! Excellent attack!
Yeah! Nice going! Leave this to me! Backslash!
Manifest yourself!
Now's perfect for a chain attack! You'll be gone before you know what hit you! Split edge! Electric
Vertical bolt! Summon Aqua! Manifest yourself! The ether is flowing through me! No restraint! Return to chaos! Shulk!
Okay, my turn! This is the Monado's power! Stand back! We're counting on you! Leave it to me! More!
Leave it to me! You must suffer more!
Okay, my turn!
There we go.
How do you like that? We are at one with the battlefield!
Okay. I feel like I'm very slowly getting a proper feel for how to fight in this. Not necessarily for better or for worse, but, you know, one of those fun, basically, I feel as though I'm getting a better feel for the pacing of her, using her, or better yet, using her with everyone else, with their AI, basically. And not just, like, ignoring that aspect, in hopes that the AI is just good, or useful.
Prepare yourselves!
Don't hold back! Everyone! Do your best! Gale Slash! Air Slash!
Summon
Electric
Bolt!
Gutbuster! Dream Edge! Alright, I'm feeling it! Stay calm! Backslash! Stay focused! Yeah! All together now!
Let us
We can
exert our
definitely
strength,
do this!
Summon Aqua!
Split edge!
I fear I approach my limit.
Hang in there! Don't give up! I see it. I am Dunban! Attack me if you dare! Dunban! You're really shining!
Yay, topple!
Sorry to bother you. Water!
I'm really
The
feeling
source
it!
of
Don't
all
get
life!
careless, Shulk! S-Slash! Our time is come! Stay calm!
Roaring Thunder!
Stay focused!
Vertical
me!
bolt!
Save us
I am in your debt.
Split edge!
The darkness of sleep embraces you.
Gale Slash!
Water! The source of all life!
Worldly Slash! Everyone! Feel the flow of battle! Understood, Dumba! This'll leave a mark!
Vertical
Shaker edge! Light heal!
Accept this gift of healing! Shulk! Excellent attack!
Everyone! Let's go!
The ether is flowing through me!
Alright! I'm feeling it!
Summon Aqua! Lead! Now! Healing Aqua! Shulk, you're next!
Okay, my turn! Dumban! We're counting on you! Aha! Good job, everyone!
I cannot thank you enough.
How's that?
Shulk! Excellent attack!
Everyone, let's go! Shadow!
Prepare yourself.
Split edge!
Light
At
blast!
We move at the same pace!
I'm looking forward to the results. Vertical
Your days are numbered!
Flawless victory!
Let's press on! Let's stay focused!
Okay. Well, that was better, but... all those ads showing up at the beginning and just, like, bum rushing her did not add very, Did not add a great advantage to my situation. That's for sure. There's one. Just need one more. Presumably before a bunch of things just fucking attack me out of fucking nowhere. Second one of these. This one seemed quicker. And it seems to be protected by whatever these guys are technically. Oh, look, a named enemy. Neato. I wonder if I could clear out the rest of them without a... catching his attention. And that answer is no.
This isn't going well.
Retreat!
Melia's scary when she's angry. Slithead!
Retreat!
Is fading. Your reputation is deserved, Dunban.
This isn't going well. Steal your...
Focus your attacks!
Okay, understood. Electric Gutbuster!
So this is the legendary Monado.
Splash! Light
Summon flare!
Stay calm!
Water!
Stay
The
focused!
source of all life!
Not good enough!
Shulk!
Impressive! Everyone, let's go! Backslash!
Excellent, Shulk!
Shulk, This'll leave a mark! Shake your head!
Now! Healing
no
is flowing
escape.
from the lead! Manifest yourself! Shulk!
Got it! Backslash! Dunban! We're counting on you! Aha! Good job, everyone!
Was that a little too much?
The time is now! Don't get careless, Shulk! We can definitely do this!
Healing
Born in the world of
Behold my power!
the odds! We choose to fight! Blossom
Roaring
dance!
thunder! That's called bolt!
Now we're pulling together. Focus on this moment, Shulk!
Summon Aqua!
Alright, stay calm!
Manifest yourself!
Stay focused! Stay strong dance with me!
For my flesh and blood be healed! Manifest yourself! Summon bolt!
Dunban, don't overdo it!
Manifest yourself!
Gale Slash!
Witness my true power! Water!
Electric
the source of
Gutbuster.
all life!
Worldly! This'll leave a mark! Shake your head!
Hypnosis! Shulk! Impressive!
Everyone, let's go!
I feel the
Straight
ether
ahead!
building within me.
Manifest
We can
yourself!
definitely do this! Gale Slash!
Summon Aqua!
Electric
Star Series!
Gutbuster! Backslash! I am Dunban! Attack me if you dare!
The return of the great hero Dunban!
Saw another vision.
I don't know if I can do it. Monado! Save us from harm!
For my flesh and blood be healed! Flare! Impulse!
This isn't going well. Electric
Is that all the
Gutbuster!
backbone you have?
Gale Slash!
Roaring thunder! Summon Aqua! Manifest
Kick.
yourself!
The time has come. I'm feeling it. Prepare for a chain attack.
Agreed.
The time is coming.
Begin!
Split edge!
Now!
Electric
Ether!
Gutbuster!
Lead! Vertical bolt! Shulk, you're next!
Leave it to me! Backslash! Dunban! We're counting on you! Here I come! Good job, everyone! We did it! We can definitely
Water!
do this! No
The source
mistake!
of all life!
Dance with me! Shadow
Return
Eye!
to chaos!
Slash!
Behold my
Thank you,
power!
Worldly! Backslash!
Summon
Electric
bolt!
Gutbuster! Split edge!
Vertical bolt!
Stay calm! Okay, guys, stay focused. Now we're pulling together.
Yes, I feel it too, Shulk.
Flare impulse!
Slash!
Summon Aqua!
All right,
Flawless
I'm feeling
victory!
it. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Okay.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
That took way longer than it needed to. Because I kept having situations where I just did not focus my aggro correctly, and etc., the usual.
Don't hold back! I'm ready! Gale Slash! Thank you, Dunbar. Electric Gutbuster! Stream Edge! We can definitely do this! There is no escape!
All life!
Stay calm. Stay focused. Dance with me!
Bolt!
Air Slash!
Darkness! Focus your attacks!
Okay, Roger! Amateurish!
Dunban! Well evaded!
Leave this to me!
Almost there! Water! The source of all life!
Don't rush! This will need a
Hold my power!
Split it! This isn't going well. Electric Stream Edge!
Summon Bolt! Accept this gift of heat! Everyone, prepare for a chain and not a chance!
Melia, well dodged! Just like that!
Things are going to plan! No restraint! Spear break! Ha! Shulk, you're next!
Leave it to me! Dunban! We're counting on you! Here I come! Timing is everything! Remember that! We did it!
A rather act for my flesh and blood be healed!
We've got a good rhythm going! Final push!
Indeed.
I'm really feeling
What a bad battle!
Let's stay focused! Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay. No biggin up here, but gotta love groups of enemies. Always so fun to not die to. Oh wait, they're fun to die to. Definitely, 100%. Woo! Okay. Just another thing that we need to input, I suppose. So I wonder if this is just gonna, like, create a bridge or a teleporter. Well... Transport release. The impractical element of all these transporters is that they're not like an escalator. Where if in real life, if they failed, then you'd at least have the chance to, still walk up them. I guess if they can properly fly...
Mechon! And something we've never seen before.
And something we've never seen before?
Big fish coming!
Oh, fantastic. Is this another Telethia? Sky Ray? Well, that's new.
Thank you, Dunban. Dance with me!
Now, healing ether is flowing through me!
We can definitely do this! Electric up at last! We move at the same pace! Yeah, Dunban! The time is now! Electric up!
Water, the source of all life!
Worldly slash! Forming a world of strife! Shadow Arm against the old! Thank you, Dunban! We choose to fight! Blossom down!
These two have some aggro management problems when I'm not controlling one of them. They really do.
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
And we're stronger than anyone else!
Now, healing aqua!
Electric Gutbuster!
Oh, what the?
Fading.
Steel yourself! The fight is
What did we get hit by?
begun.
Oh, we got hit by something. Undaze, undaze, undaze.
We can rest later.
Sorry to bother you. I am heal.
Okay, let's get some regeneration up.
We need you, Shulk.
Electric Gutbuster! Backslash!
Summon aqua!
Alright, I'm feeling it. Electric Gutbuster! All together now!
Let us exhibit our strength, Shulk. Summon bolt!
Split edge!
Oh my goodness! What is it hitting us with? I'm not seeing a wind up or anything. We're not getting the... But now we get this. How are we getting this when Shulk's down and out?
We are far from finished here.
Split edge!
Saw another vision.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
time to shine.
Ha! Save us from harm! Light heal!
Accept this gift of healing!
Come on! You can do it!
Thank you. I shall give it my all.
Slit edge! Gale slash!
Manifest yourself!
Okay. Oh my fucking goodness. That day's move.
Can anyone explain what this thing is?
A pain in the butt?
I believe it is one of the oldest creatures on Bionis. I have only seen them as fossils, discovered around the capital. To find that they were trapped on Prison Island. Was it protecting the island?
That would imply it's sentient. I believe it's responding to something primitive.
Well, maybe it's not. Because we had that discussion before about the possibility of why the Monado's not hurting things. The Monado hurt that. I suppose I wasn't paying attention to the damage Shulk was doing. I was more focused on trying to manage the battle, but you know. Maybe Prison Island is basically just like a temple to the original state of the Bionis.
Primitive.
Should be informative, at least.
It doesn't care who or what we are. Its instinct was to defend against anything, but we'll never really know.
We're losing time here. We still haven't reached the island.
Ricky, go to island!
That's the plan. Okay, that's probably a good place to end it. For now. I'm going to record... I don't think I'm going to have time, just because I'm a bit busy in the near future, to do a bonus episode this week, so... if this ends up being on the longer side, I'll try to do a little bit longer episodes, but, you know... yeah, and in general, sorry, I think I've been sort of out of it in a lot of ways throughout this episode, in terms of I've had a headache, which has actually cooled down quite a bit over the course of like the 2 hours I've been recording this extra aspect of this. Like, legitimately, it's been like 2 hours of going through this stuff. Part of it's just been me fucking up at stuff, but you know. So, I am curious. It is such an aesthetic difference from the rest of it. It could be legitimately just like, and it's just floating there. Maybe it's like a museum, something that was created in order to house secrets of the old existence before everyone exists as they are currently. Or maybe it's something along the lines of, it's just like the only piece left. Maybe it came from an entirely different place. Recall, they did say stuff along, we do have colonies, and the more we've learned about this area, the less my earlier speculation on it, the colonies being potentially from this place makes sense anymore. So there still needs to be a place that we have colonies from, right? So, yeah. Okay, well, meaning that the prison island, who knows, maybe that's from where the colonies were originally. Maybe it's the only, like, remnant left of it or something. I don't know. Random ideas popping into my mind as I feel like I'm in the middle of a fever dream in terms of actually thinking and stuff. Next time, I'll feel better. I'll get a good night's sleep. Rather than waking up groggy from a nap and jumping on this because it's last minute and I haven't had time to record for a while. So, I'll see y'all next time. Apologies and, you know, etc., etc., etc. Drive safely, everyone.